Hello, my name is Albert Fox Cahn, and I'm the executive director of the Surveillance Technology Oversight Project, a New York-based privacy and civil rights group. And we commend the council for taking a number of the actions that are outlined today. And quite frankly, it should not be controversial that in a democratic city, not in the partisan term, but simply in a city where we believe in the democratic process and having our elected officials hold those who act on behalf of the people accountable to the people, that we would take these steps, that we would ensure that the NYPD commissioner is confirmed by the council as all high-ranking city officials should be. But beyond that, that we begin to actually address the decades-long need to ensure that our police accountability process, our discipline process, that the patrol guide is worth the paper it's printed on. We have so systemically ignored the rules that we put on paper that it's unclear what meaning they have for the vast majority of officers. It's unclear what rules we truly have in effect. And we have a pattern here with the NYPD of failing to abide by the rules and the laws that it is entrusted to uphold. And that to me is chilling. It's not just chilling because of the violence we have seen. It's not just chilling because of the ways that it impacts civil rights and the ways that it impacts so many over police communities. It's chilling because it calls into question the very legitimacy and integrity of our form of government. And I think as a example of this, we can take the NYPD's attempts to circumvent and evade some of the legislation this very council has enacted in recent months and years. We've seen a spate of new laws go into effect trying to push back against documented police abuse, only for the PD to evade them. One that I particularly want to highlight is the Public Oversight of Surveillance Technology Act, or POST Act, which was passed by this committee and this council last year, which put into place the first set of reforms on NYPD surveillance in a generation, which went into effect just last month. And now in 9 days, the deadline for this current comment period will run out. And part of why I'm flagging this is because the NYPD, rather than abiding by the law that this council passed, once again tried to hold itself out there as a force that only is entrusted to police itself. They publish comments that circumvent the law, which do not tell the public what they are supposed to tell us, and which really make a mockery of the council's effort to order it, to engage in the most baseline transparency exercise. This should not be partisan. This should not be polarizing. This should not be something which is dividing us along these lines. This should be the most fundamental commitment that any of us have as people who believe in this city and believe in the power of this form of government, that every agency, even our police agency, will be held accountable at the end of the day. Thank you so much for the opportunity to testify.